From the Phantom Studio, somewhere south of Victoria Island, this is NQL, not quite legal, not quite live, but definitely real. And I am your host, David Miller, bringing you the news from music lovers on Facebook and Cypress Estates No Rules. And that news is, to begin with, today is April 20th, 2024. The time in Arizona is 8:13 a.m. And a new playlist has been created, and we'll post at noon today. And the printed text of that will appear at about 10 a.m. today on both Cypress Estates No Rules and Music Lovers on Facebook. And the actual playlist, of course, will appear at noon on both sites. And that playlist is A Passage Through Time. Now, I guess I could say a little bit about this playlist. It's going to kind of date me. It's going to kind of pin down my musical interests, my taste in music, what I like, and so I'm sharing that with you. I had kind of a hard time coming up with the title. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a passage in time, a passage of time, or a passage through time. And with a little help and prompting from a couple of my friends here in Arizona, I decided passage through time. So I'll leave that up to you to let you listen to it. There's some that maybe some other music and artists that could have been in there, and other that are not in there. And my decision on things like that, and this is the case with all of my playlists, to be honest, is that they don't have songs that just fit with whatever playlist I'm working on. Either there's no songs that I know of. Sometimes I miss songs because I don't know all the lyrics for all the songs, but sometimes they don't fit the theme. Or sometimes they just don't have a song that quite fits with the mood, the feel, the rhythm. It's a little bit of all of that. What I'm looking for when I put playlists together is I don't know if I can actually put it into words. I don't know if there's a word for what exactly I'm looking for. All I know is that as I start putting it together, and things start just sounding right, looking right, feeling right. And that's kind of what I'm looking for is songs that first and foremost fit the theme that I like. Songs that will in some way fit a theme that I have thought up. And then I don't know, just how things feel when they get together. So I think that there's a flow to it. I feel like there might be with enough imagination, there might be a story going through this playlist. There's not always a logical beginning or ending, but there's kind of a storyline sometimes going through it. Sometimes it's more just a flow of a feel that seems to go. A lot of times I'm not going for a specific rhythm or time measure. You may have noticed that there tends to be a ebb and flow of the how fast the sounds are. So it's not that I'm looking for. I'm not looking for specific specific beats per minute. In transitioning from song to song, I may look a little bit for beats per minute between songs, but then you'll notice that songs tend to slow down or speed up as they move along, and so I'm looking for that ebb and flow kind of fluidic feel, like, if you will. So anyway, that's why not all songs, and I'm not aware of all artists. I have to admit that I don't know all the artists. I'm going with my knowledge, what I understand, what I like. There are some new things that I get in there that I have never heard of. That as I'm exploring, I'll when I set up a theme, I put a word up for a search, and I'll go, this title looks interesting, so I'll give it a play, and yeah, I like the way it sounds, and yeah, I like the way it fits in, or I like the way it ends or starts, and so anyway, that's how something gets in there, and that's how something gets missed also. I am. My playlists are not perfect. My logic maybe is not perfect. But when I get done with the playlist and I put it on play, and I do listen all the way through, sometimes 2 or 3 times, I will listen through the entire playlist. And I'll go, I like that. That's what I was looking for. So there you have that. In the background, a kind of annoying little tune, but it kind of fits the theme also, is Classic Fragments, first iteration. This is an import from Cone. So here's another one that's been passing through time, a passage of time. Cone is from quite a few years ago. And now is into Watcha, and I've done some modifying, not a whole lot with this one. Changed the pitch a little bit, and changed some of the instrumentation. So, but it kind of fits the idea of passing through time. Things change as they pass through time. I have changed as I have passed through time. You have changed as you pass through time. And you have gained maybe some wisdom. I have gained maybe some wisdom. All of my experiences, everything that I experience as I pass through time is added on. And we grow from that. So there you have it. Classic Fragments 1, or Fragmented Classic. I guess I could tell you that originally I had imported MIDIs, some MIDI tunes, some classical MIDI tunes. I don't even remember exactly what tunes these are, but they are classics. And I don't remember if it's Bach, Beethoven, Schubert. There's about 2 or 3 of them that I found some classic tunes in MIDI tunes in my old computer, and I imported them, the text into Cone, and Cone converted the text then into music. And that's what you are hearing now, is MIDI tunes that are converted into text and then converted into the sounds that you are now hearing. So there you have it. Have a good life. And I will see you in the future.